Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And today I am looking at Transformers Age of the Primes Leader Class Megatronus the Fallen. One of the 13. He is the one of the last ones of the 13. I think he's number 12 before the 13th Prime was created by Primus. And he is, of course, the complete exact opposite of Prima, both in their colors and in their I'm trying to think of the word for it. The way they are. They're so we know Prima is all about good and is sort of like the I want to say he's chaotic good because he's like extreme about following the rules, whereas Megatronus is definitely chaotic evil. Whereas he'll do what he can to help his brothers and sister, but he'll break every rule along the way to do it. So, as always, we'll get into the packaging. Kind of see I got the little paper from some of the weapons, but here is the packaging. You can see me. Hi. Hi. And of course, great image there of Megatronus in both modes. 38 steps. Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13, Megatronus the Fallen. And there's his prime symbol. On this side, wonderful image there. Megatronus. On this side, you can see the last three primes. We got Liege Maximo, Megatronus, and Star Convoy. I'm sorry, I'm not going to call him Star Optimus Prime. It doesn't sound right. Star Convoy. Till all are one. See, is a leader class. On the top, Megatronus the Fallen. The bottom, our barcode with a bunch of other stuff. On the back, we have our product shots with the Requiem Blaster, his known weapon that was created for him specifically by Solus. Absolutely love that. And our warning, small parts, please be careful. So that is it for the packaging. Set that off to the side. Come down here. And we'll take a look at Megatronus. And he is a tank. He's a very good looking tank. I'm going to point out one thing that I know Emgo pointed out, and I agree with him, is it tabs in here. It would have been nice if there'd have been like some way to really tab it in the top or with these here, just to really lock everything in. So like, you could move them without everything moving separately. Just would have made more sense in my personal opinion. But still, it's not too bad. Unless there's something here. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, I guess it all really comes down to a lot of how you want to have it. I followed the instructions, and this is the way I've got these parts. Although you could, if you wanted, turn them like around. That's gonna all sit like that. I don't know if that's correct either. I mean, it's just, yeah. So it really comes down to, I guess, how you really like it, but according to the images and instructions, the way they want you to have it is this way, which is okay. I mean, it's how they want you to do it. But yeah, like I said, I just wish there was a way of locking it all together at the front here, but still. But there he is as a tank, And I know a lot of people are thinking this is going to be remolded into Studio Series Megatron. If you have listened to what Evan and Mark from the Hasbro team have said, no, it is not. The Primes are a one-shot deal. They are not getting remade. They are not getting repainted. It's their particular look. And that's it. That is what they have stated. Could that change? Sure. Maybe if they figure out something else that it could be done. But yeah. So there he is in tank mode, and of course he rolls very nicely. The rotate does turn. The turret does rotate. And again, you can move this all up and down. And you can move this all around. Same thing with this. This is separate, this piece. And you do have to plug it on. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Some other parts he comes with. He's got this sort of spear thing, almost like a trident spear. He's got a cleaver, which looks really good. I do like the way that looks. We've got flame effects and some more flame effects. Now, you can attach the flame effects in this mode, and these ones just plug in up here. And there's all that. And then these ones, you can plug them in like here. But what I like to do is I put them in up here. So he's got all his flames. And then you can just plug these in. So I plug them in the sides here. That's how I did it. So again, it's up to you, your toy, however you want to do it. But that's what I did. I like it. Still, very cool. Now you can also combine these, just like this. You know, just get it however you want. There's that. But yeah, you can see he's got some treads here. Got rolling wheels. Some treads here. Got this purple, gunmetal gray here. Some orangish yellow there, as well as there and here. Some silver along here. Some more gunmetal gray. Along with this sort of like bluish, blackish plastic. Looks really good. Yeah, I really do like this. And there, you can see his head and see how everything folds up. Still, very nice. But yeah. Now for a comparison, I did bring down Prima, and there they are together. And you can see like the colors, it's like exact opposites, which is how they should be between Prima and Megatronus. I mean, you want them as different as possible to each other. Like Megatronus is this menacing tank, and Prima is this sort of workman's truck or Cybertronian delivery truck or something that's to help people. So there's that. But we'll get that out of the way, and we will get down to transforming Megatronus. I'm going to start with removing the flame effects, and those will come back later. And what we'll do now, we're going to untab this and bring it out and up so we're out of the way. We can separate this, and what we want to do here is we're going to untab, and it tabs in right here. We're going to untab, bring it up on this double hinge that's in there, kind of hard to see. Bring it around, and that's going to tab together. Then we want to take this piece, push it in. There's that. Then we'll remove this piece. We'll set those off the side, and here I'll show off the Requiem Blaster. So here it is in purple, some gunmetal gray here. You see his symbol in red right there. Yeah, very cool. Some yellow right there. Really love that. So again, bring this up. And what we're going to do, we're going to untab this piece, bring it up, and it's two tabs right here that tab in there. We'll just bring it up like this and keep it out of the way for now. What we're going to do is we're going to bring untab this piece, bring it up. Same thing with this side, bring it up. And while we're at it, we'll just bring this piece up like that. Now we're going to untab these pieces and bring them down and get them tabbed into the other sides. This is going to, we'll leave that up for now actually. Same thing on this side. And the way these tab in is it's right there. So there's a tab right there. And it's going to go behind there. So that's how that tabs together. Again, bring that down until you hear it click in. And now what we want to do, bring this up. Bring this forward. This will come back down. There's that. This is going to come down, and this is going to tab in right there. And there's that piece. So same thing here. You want to bring this tread up. So we bring the foot down. This is going to come back down. It's going to tab in. I can show you this tab. It's going to tab into that slot right in there. And then this will come around and tab together and help hold that all in. And with that done, what we want to do is, did I do something wrong here? No, I don't think I did. So now I'll work on a little bit more here. So 1 second. Okay, sorry for the cut there. So now I want to bring these down like this. And what we also want to do is want to turn these around just like that. Now, let me bring you up a little bit so you can see more of what I'm doing here. Now with these, we're going to untab, and there's this tab right there. It's going to tab in right in there. Bring these around like that. And what we can do is bring this sort of up like this. Oh, you know what? One other thing I forgot was we want to rotate the waist all the way around. So this, we want to rotate this piece all the way around like this. Rotate the head. And we're going to work on bringing all this sort of up like this. And we want to, so see this tab right here is going to go in there. And we want this all sort of squished down. And there's two tabs right there that are going to go into slots right there, just like that. And that'll allow us to bring these down. That'll allow us to bring this over. And then we can tab that all together. Another thing we need to do here, want to bring this down, rotate it, and we're going to rotate this down like this. Yeah, this. This is going to come down like this. Oh, you know what? This is actually, okay, I jumped the gun here. Sorry. We want to leave this up like this and bring this down. So before we do all of that, there we go. We want this in, and this is going to come down and sit in here. So do that again with all of this out of the way. So bring this down, bring it around, rotate it in. This is going to come down and sit in there. This piece will come down. Now we can bring all this back in, and this is going to help support everything. Get this chest back over. Make sure we push it all in so it tabs together. And then this is going to come in, and see this tab sort of on the side there? That's going to sit in this little slot right in here. I know it's kind of hard to see. There, just like that. Same thing on this side, just like that. And now the final little bits here. Bring this up, rotate it, bring this up. Oops. Bring this up like that. Now rotate the arms. Bring these out. So we're going to rotate the fists out. There's that. And then same thing on this side. Take the fist out, and there we go. And there we have Megatronus in his robot mode. And man, he looks incredible. So if you're not familiar with it, I don't know how many of you might be, Dreamwave, when they did their War Within, and this we're talking early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, Dreamwave was doing the Transformers comics before IDW had it. And the War Within second series of it, the Dark Ages, introduced Megatronus in their own design. And this was pretty much, sorry, hit something. But this was pretty much how Megatronus looked. And I love it. It's a great design. It's a mix of a few different Megatronus designs, and especially with some of the weapons. And yeah, I love it. So let's take a look at that head. There is that head. Like, my God. That is amazing. I love the yellow. Just looks like there's like fire beneath his plate. Purple looks incredible. The yellow eyes. And I love the fact that the Primes don't have any insignia. They're neither Autobot nor Decepticon. They're just the 13. But they do have like their own insignia. Some of them have it on them. I thought Primo was supposed to have his on him, but I don't remember seeing it. Oh well. But yeah, I just love all this yellow, just looking like it's heat or something like behind him. Just all looks so incredible. Sorry, you got to make sure you got this like exactly where it needs to be too. There we go. But it's all over the place. The purple, the gunmetal gray, just this bluish black color, just all looks really, really great. Articulation, head can rotate. It's on a ball joint. Looks up that far, down that far. A little bit of wiggle. Arms come out that far. We do get sort of a backwards butterfly. Can rotate all the way. We have bicep swivel. Over 90 for an elbow. We do have wrist rotation, and his fingers are on a hinge, so that opens up. We do have waist, legs, kick forward that far, kick back that far. He can do full Van Damme. thigh rotation. Got just a touch, well, maybe, yeah, a touch over 90 for the knee. We also got rotation above the knee. Foot can move up and down, and we have that much ankle pivot. So again, very, very nice. And of course, we can give him his armor and his flames, or his weapon and his flames. You can hold that off. So Requiem Blaster, of course, you can put it in either arm, and you can put it in either spot here. I like putting it in the rear one because I think that just looks more natural to me, and it can take a blast effect. So if you have some blast effects handy, I unfortunately don't. I don't have too many, and most of mine are sort of packed away. This you can kind of, so you move this post around and you can store it. Some of the pictures show it sort of sitting like that over his shoulder. Again, it's up to you. Me, I kind of do something like this, so it's out of the way. Because I like the way he looks without it hanging over his shoulder. Like, let's not give him a full like pre-Megatron look, in my opinion. Oh, and I forgot you can get some movement here with the hand. You can hold each of these weapons separately. Um, so if you open up his hand, push that in, it's got his cleaver. Pull that out. You can plug this in his hand, and he's got this spear. So really, all depends on you. Or you can plug them together, and he can hold them both. So again, that's up to you. And of course, we can give him his flame effects. Let me get him in a nice standing position here. So this one, I believe, is going to go on this side. And this one, yep, goes on this side. And then the other ones, so there's ports back here. Plug them in back here. And there he is with the flames, which again look really good. I do like that. So I get him in a decent standing position where he's not standing awkward. And that looks really good. I really like that. All right, and for comparison, here he is next to Prima. The first two primes that I have, which I think is awesome that they did the first prime and the, well, second to last prime, but in a way the last prime before the rest. And granted, we're getting soulless as well, but still, you've got good to evil, or light and dark, and I mean, they look incredible. They absolutely look incredible. I'm so happy to have these guys. Look amazing. But take Prima out of the way. Concentrate on Megatronus again. And yeah, I highly recommend this. Like, I cannot wait to get all 13 of the primes. Yes, I already have Vector Prime from the Cybertron universe that was released in Legacy, and I will be getting the sort of repaint that we're going to see when Vector Prime is released amongst the 13, because I want them all together, and I also want my Cybertron because that's Vector Prime. He looks pretty much the same. I mean, he's gone through every universe. He's been in every universe according to some of the comics. So, yeah. But I highly recommend this. I got mine from CMD store. You can check your local Walmarts and Targets. Some people have been finding theirs at Targets lately. Big Bad Toy Store has them available for pre-order still. Should be getting theirs in soon, I believe. And yeah, absolutely recommend it. Cannot recommend it enough. So that is going to be it for me. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you all later.